Oh, welcome to Oregon Springs, episode 6. Um, Last week I was contacted by a solicitor from England, which is where my family originally originated from. um, Apparently, bad news. Uh, my grandfather on my mother's side has passed away, and I have been over there for the funeral. Um, Now, at the reading of his will, I discovered I inherited the farm. He lived in Sussex, so I will be going to Sussex to check out the farm. All right, and get it running. I've already gone by there some and looked it over and seen what was available, and it appears to be in very good shape. Um, a lot of arable fields. It's got a few head of cattle and pigs and some sheep. Not a whole lot, and I think I will work on increasing that. But right now I need to get this farm ready for harvest and get the kids working. So um, I will be going back to Sussex to spend some time there to get that farm going. So just stay tuned and watch for those to come. In the meantime, I will be working Oregon Springs. And we still got plenty of work to do here. Let's check our PDA and see what we left off with. Okay, let's see. Oh yes, we got to get the kids working out in the field again. Let's see if we can get these going. Where are we? Right there. Okay. I believe I got the older one over here working on 30, 31, and 32. Okay, what else we got going on? Let's see. Now we got those going again. Oh, I think the animals should be doing okay. I still gotta get, well, I gotta wait till harvest to get some straw. Yeah, I know for you computer guys, you have the ability to buy straw grass and hay at the store. I really wish that they would bring it to the consoles. If somebody's got a reason as to why we can't have it on consoles, I'd like to know, but I can't think of a reason why not. I really wish they would, because it would really help out with seasons. So anyway, let's see. Where am I going? Uh, I know there's things to be done on this farm. Um, I think I need to get more. I need to get over to the cow section and see how much silage or chaff I've got. I also need to get field 2 and 22 fertilized. other than that, I think everything is pretty much fertilized. Guess I'll finish this up on my own and find where they left off at. There it is. But first, alright, I'll hire a worker because I need to bounce back to 30. So anyway, with the wheel, me inheriting a farm in England, it's really going to be up to the kids to run this farm and get the harvest done this year, and go see what goes on over in England and how that goes over there. And I've talked a little bit to my oldest, and she's interested in going to work in England. So I may next year I may bring her over to run the English farm. See how she likes it. But she's gonna have to stay this season and finish up the harvest and get this all done this season. I'll have to fly back and forth, obviously, but for this year she's gonna be the primary go-to on getting this farm, getting Oregon straightened up, and then in the off season we will discuss and figure out what we're gonna do. So but I do have to go over and get that taken care of. In my adventures, I stopped and talked to a very nice lady that owns a bakery over there, and I stopped in there for some breakfast. Picked up a oh heck with it, what do I call it? I can't even think of it now. But anyway, talked to her a little bit, and she was telling me she was interested in possibly, she's been thinking about venturing into doing some crisps, which is what they call chips over there. I told her I'd be very happy to supply her with potatoes and whatnot. Well, she did put in an order for not much, only 25,000 liters of potatoes. But she did say if the crisps took off, then I would be her sole supplier of potatoes, which is excellent. That's nice. I barely got started, and I'm already apparently obviously making money for the farm. So she did make a contract for about 30,000. I think it was like 33,000 liters of wheat for her bakery. It's understandable. So apparently she grinds her own wheat, makes her own flour. So she's definitely hands-on. Very, very nice lady. If any of you is ever over there, stop by at Sealy E.G.'s Bakery and get yourself some crisps and maybe a cup of tea. Excellent tea. I went there in the afternoon, got afternoon tea, kind of fit in, And oh man, I've never had such good tea. I don't know what it was. I don't know. Somebody correct me. I think it was Earl Grey. I am not 100% sure. Whatever it was delicious, and it turned me into a, I guess you'd call it an English tea drinker. Apparently they put cream in their tea, and so I tried it. Oh, I suggest it. It's the only way to drink your tea. A little bit of cream in there. Delicious. Alright, well, I think I got almost everybody here doing their job. I think the fertilizing's done here. I'm pretty positive. It looks like it. We're going to call it good anyway. So, let's take this back. Get the, excuse me? Oh, wrong one. And, let's get the, fertilize spreader and go fertilize some grass fields. Yeah, my oldest daughter seems very excited about the possibilities of going to England. She's never been there, so it's definitely going to be a new adventure for her. So, I mean, she knew we had relatives and all that. We had her grandfather over here, but she's never been to England. So, I've only been there a few times. Sorry, wrong button. Now, what did I do with the fertilized spreader? Any clues? 'Cause I've got none. Ooh, doo, 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 doo. Hello, fertilized spreader. Gotta be around here. Whoops. Guess I better watch what I'm doing. I've also got to go over to the store, go up to the store and pick up my new purchase. Yeah, I'll take I'm not sure. I was thinking about taking this one up and trade it in, but I really like this T7. So I don't know. It really doesn't matter because I've already ordered them and they've come in. So I gotta go pick them up. Whether I take anything up to trade in now or after harvest season, I don't know. We will see. Alrighty then, let's go get some grass fields fertilized. Now, house. I think it's that way. I think it's that way. I don't know. You know, I always leave and go the wrong way. Oh, but I believe I go past the house. Yes, hey, look at there. Woohoo, folks, I'm going the right direction. All right. Wow. The first time for everything. Maybe that trip to England did me some good, huh? And by the way, I got a new steering wheel. I'm trying to get used to it all here. So, bear with me a bit. Of course, I'm trying to get used to a lot of things, so just stick with me, folks. Hopefully I'll make videos as well as Daggerwin and Mr. Sealy P. That's the two of the finest YouTube videographers ever. I really look up to them both. They're excellent, and I pray that someday I will be 2% as good as they are. They just totally are amazing YouTubeographers. Alrighty. Let's get set and go. Now this ought to be exciting. Exciting, exciting, exciting. We are definitely going to need an aerial view here. That should work. Now, before anybody says I should be spreading manure and all organic, let me tell you, this is nothing but potash, 100% natural ingredient. And you ask any chemist, even manufactured fertilizer is 99% organic, natural ingredients. It's just been refined and made for mass production. Otherwise, with the amount of, I mean, look at it logically, with the amount of farmland there are in the world, there seriously is not enough animal manure produced annually to cover the amount of acreage or hectares, wherever you're at, to produce a viable crop to feed the masses. So, I mean, logically, you have to have a manufactured product. It's like, think of it, I mean, for some of you that just are, you know, you go on and on about, oh no, it's not, it's chemical, blah, blah, blah. Well, what do you think manure is? It's a chemical. It's a byproduct of an animal that possibly can contain hazardous substance for human consumption. I mean, you know, there's a reason why they did away, or they went away. They didn't do away with it, but they went away from using animal products as fertilizer. One of the reasons being that they needed a more viable quantity to cover the land that was being harvested or planted. But the other reason is that by producing it chemically, making it, mass producing it, they were able to control the whatever, carcinogens, whatever it is that are bad, that could be transferred to humans and bad for us. I mean, seriously. It's pointless to produce a great crop and to feed the masses if you're gonna be making them sick. So anyway, this is natural. It's just limestone, little potash, which is all natural products. So no reason to go nuts here. I do use an animal-based fertilizer when I plow the fields, and sometimes again when I cultivate the fields. But after the field has started a second, let me get around this corner. After the crop has started germinating and coming up, I switch over to the mass-produced amount, because then it usually takes a little more. And putting an animal-based fertilizer on top of plants that have already started budding or sprouting is a bad idea. You can burn the plants really bad and you end up damaging your crop, which I don't intend to lose money for anybody. Sorry, I'm not in this business for anything other than to make money and to feed my family and yours. So that said, on with the work. It's amazing how much money you spend to feed cattle, to produce milk, to feed the masses. It's definitely a labor of love. I think any farmer will tell you that. Now, I know, realistically, like I said, this is not a realistic series. I don't do things realistically. Realistically, I would shut that fertilizer off before I made that turn and turn it back on, because I don't want to double fertilize or triple fertilize the ground. That's not good either. Too much fertilizer will burn the crop. It'll damage the soil. Farming is a very tricky balance of different chemicals. I mean, that's all any of us are, is just a mass of chemicals. The ground's a mass of chemicals, everything. But anyways, this being a non-realistic, knowing how the game is done, I don't really have to worry about doing a double fertilizing or triple fertilizing or burning my crops, because it's just not designed that way. It won't do it. Even though technically it's not supposed to be, the numbers aren't supposed to be going down either in the tanks. So. But it looks like we're about to the end of another episode. So, with that said, I shall bid you adieu. I will continue this off screen, and we will continue with the next episode. So with that said, I bid you a good day, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep an eye out for future videos. You all have a very good day. Thank you.